So you're not gonna believe what happened to me today. It's unbelievable. It's inappropriate. I've never had to say anything about this in the past. I've never had to say anything about this in the past. I felt like I was being hunted. I felt like a prey, hunted by a predator, like a gazelle or a zebra being hunted. That's just how I felt today. Watch this video and see what happened. What's good? What's prosperous, YouTube Nation? It's your boy again, Lex, on the channel, Mr. and Miscellaneous. So today, what I'm going to tell you about is what happened to me today. I took my daughter in for her dental appointment, you know, so they can check on the work that they did today for a checkup, basically. So I took her down there. It takes about an hour to drive from where we live to a doctor's office for her appointment. So we drive the whole hour. We get there, you know, I had just eaten before we left the house, so I was kind of a little sleepy. So I said, okay, you go inside. I hope this takes you about 30 minutes. I'll take me a little nap. So I moved my car to the back, you know, under some shades to get a good nap. So I, you know, recline my seat, put the window down a little bit, lock the doors. I was getting ready to get a good snooze. Then she comes back out, boom, within 5 minutes, they were done. I'm like, this means they could have done this probably on FaceTime, but then I understand the doctor might want to get a physical look at it and if he needs to adjust anything, if there's anything he needs to do. So, it's all cool. We get back on the road. So we put the GPS on, and where the GPS was directing us to go, I decided to go a different way because I wanted to go by the Perimeter Mall. The doctor's office is near Perimeter Mall, so I went by Perimeter Mall. This is in Georgia. So we went by there, and we went to a store in the mall. I went by the store there because I needed a new belt. This belt that I've had it for prior to the previous elections, probably before 2016. Let me show it to you so it don't look like I'm making up a story here. Before 2016, so as you can see, this belt has had it. Yeah, it's time for, it ain't even straight no. It ain't even straight no more. If you try to make it, it ain't even straight. It's crooked. It's tore up. It's just an old belt. So that's where I purchased this belt at Dillard's a while back, 4 years ago to be exact. That's why I bought the belt. So okay, I said fine. Let me go back over there because it was a good belt, you know. Let me go back over there, see if I can find me a new belt again. So we go in the store. As we going in the store, I see some wallets. So I look at the wallets. I'm like, oh, you know what? I need a new wallet too, because my wallet is falling apart. Every time I go in the wallet to go and purchase something, I take my card out, pay for the thing, try to put my card back in there. People in the line waiting for me. It takes a while for this card to go back. More times than not, I just have to throw it somewhere in there and put it in my pocket and get out of people's way. So it was time for a new wallet too. As you see, this is my wallet right here. Look at that. See that? There's pieces of my wallet that's coming apart. There's the part where look at it. It's basically falling apart. It's old. Trying to put this card back in there, it takes a while. So okay, I said, I'll get a wallet and I'll get me a belt today. So we go over to where the belts are, and the lady that was in the store, African-American lady, found out she was 52 years old. She was just eyeing us, just watching us. I went in there with my daughter, just watching our every single move. You know, I kind of ignored it. We went to where the belts were. I took my belt off, the one I had before, just to measure to make sure I get the right size. My daughter's helping me pick out a belt too. Okay, I found the one I like. I like the texture. I like how it looks. So okay, I'm gonna go with this belt. So we head back to the area where she was in. I guess she's in charge of that whole area. We head back to that side. I go look at some of the jeans over there. They had some jeans, Buffalo, and some other designers. So I was looking at those, and I picked out a pair. And boom, she was right there. The lady at the store, she was right there. Oh, you want to try those on? I was still just looking at them. I was still looking at the different brands and trying to see which one fits, you know how I like it or whatever. So I said, fine, I'll go try it on. So I had the belt around my neck, and I had the pants I was going to try on, the jeans, a pair of jeans. So I went in the fitting area. She opened the door. One door was open, so I went in there. Took took mine off, put those on. I wasn't crazy about the fit, I took them off, put my own pants on. I mean, I wasn't in there long at all. Within 3-4 minutes. Oh, you need help? Do I need help? So I didn't say nothing. Okay, I'm just still letting it slide. So I come out, fold the pants up, I come out. She's right there. Oh, you buying those pants? Nope, I'm not buying the pants, but I'm buying the belt. So I gave her the pants, and she did whatever she does with them. I go back to the area where I picked out those pants, look at other designers, I'm checking those out. I noticed as soon as I touch something, she's there, fixing it back. As soon as I touch something, she's there, putting it back. Even sometimes I don't even remove it from the shelf, she's there trying to. So we work a little further up, to the next set of designer jeans. I was telling my daughter, oh, I never heard this brand right here. So on that side, there's another fitting area. So she goes in there, grabs a chair out of there, and blocks the door to that side. Blocks the door to the fitting area, so you can't get it in there. I mean, I had no business going in that side of the fitting area. I ain't got no business over there. So I'm just looking at her. This is strange. And she just coming around, just coming around, bang stuff, and like, yeah, what's going on? So we get all that done. I decided not to buy any pants over there. I said, okay, fine, let me go. I found a t-shirt I liked. I said, let me get this t-shirt. So I had the t-shirt, I had the belt, and we headed back to the area where the wallets were. I had seen a wallet that I was looking at earlier. I said, okay, let's go get the wallet so we can get out of here. And I was telling my daughter, I said, I feel like this lady is hovering around. I feel like she's hovering around. But I'm not going to say anything because I understand these corporations put a lot of pressures on their employees against theft. So I said, I'm not going to say anything. She was African American. She wasn't extremely blatant about it, but I can tell that's what she was doing. But it did escalate. It got worse and worse and worse. I mean, the only thing she wasn't doing is bumping me. Pretty much, she was doing everything else. As soon as I touched something, she was there touching it again, moving it back, folding it. So we go out there. I said, I'm not gonna say anything because I know I don't want to put any more pressure than the corporation is putting on them. So I don't want to put any. So we go back to where the wallets are, and found the wallet that I liked. I looked at them. I looked at all the areas where you can put cards in there. I found the one with the most access where you can put cards in and look decent. So I said, I'll take this wallet. She came over there too. As soon as I picked the wallet up, all I did was take a wallet from there. I didn't disrupt anything. I didn't move anything. She was right there beside me, fixing it. So I said, okay, that's it. I said, ma'am, do you have a lot of theft in this store? She rambled on, blah, blah, blah. Oh, I'm 52 years old. And so I said, I asked the question again, do you have a lot of theft in this store? She said, oh, I'm answering you. I said, you ain't really answering me. So she's going on and eventually she said, yeah, we have a lot of theft in this store. I said, well, there's nothing in this store that I cannot buy. I can't buy the whole store, but there's not any one item that I can't buy in this store. I said, yeah, I might not look like much, but I just feel like you're hovering around. You're making the shopping experience not pleasant at all. So I proceeded to tell her about what was in the news today. I said, do you realize that 2 owners of a combined 130 malls in the United States of America have today filed for Chapter 11 bankruptcy. That's CBL Properties and Preet. They filed for bankruptcy. Bankruptcy. They have tenants like JCPenney, Tailored Brands, Ascena Retail Group. I mean, Ascena Retail Group by itself has 53,000 employees, 40,000 of who are part-time workers. So I said, I would think that with that backdrop, that you guys would welcome shoppers when they come in the store. Welcome them there. Oh, thank you for coming in, that kind of thing. Not harass them and hover over them and just, I felt like I was being hunted, like she was a predator and I was a prey. Everywhere I go, boom, she'll pop up beside me. I mean, it was blatant, she wasn't hiding it. And I asked her, and she said, oh, we've had a lot of theft here. So it was just ridiculous. It was just ridiculous. It shouldn't be that way. It's very inappropriate for a shopper to come into a shop and be treated in such a way. To be treated like that. But I have the thickest skin. I have the thickest skin. I just want her to know that I know exactly what you're doing, and this ain't right. There were other shoppers there. There was another brother there that said, yeah, they've had a lot of theft here and this and that, which I understand. But still, there's a way of doing things. You are a retailer. You are selling stuff. You're not security. Because I don't know if somebody wanted to steal something from there, what are you going to do to stop them? I see so many videos now where people are stealing stuff and the people working in the store are trying to stop them. They get knocked over the head and I'm not advocating violence, but I see this happen all the time. If your store is not secure, get security. Don't have the people working there being security at the same time. She's trying to do 2 jobs. And I'm certain they were not paying her to do 2 jobs in that store. She wasn't getting 2 paychecks. She was just getting a check for being at the register selling stuff. Even though she was doing a whole lot more than that, she was following me around, just watching my every single move. I mean, it was so blatant. It couldn't be no more blatant than that. And if it was another race, I might have been even more offended. But my own people watching, hunting me down like I was gonna steal a pair of jeans or something. It shouldn't really be that way. Now you're discouraging people from coming in the store. People are just gonna go online and buy what they need to buy. Once you know your size, you just shop online. Easy to take back, easy to return. The same UPS that drops it off, they're the same UPS that comes to pick it up from you when you want to return the items. It's just so much easier. That's part of the reasons why these people are going out of business. That coupled with the the COVID-19 pandemic, that's part of the reasons why they're having to, file for bankruptcy, close down shops. Brick and mortar refers to a physical presence of a organization or a store that either owns a property or leases a property. Nowadays, what you're going to see is a lot of these retailers are not going to have a brick and mortar. They're not going to have a physical presence that you can walk into and go and buy stuff. They're just going to be online. If you want to maintain a brick and mortar presence, you must welcome your shoppers to the store. You must have incentives for them to come to the store. Maybe a massage chair. If a husband and wife comes in, if it's a ladies' store, the husband can go sit in the chair there, get a nice massage in the chair. In the future, even if his wife don't want to shop, he'll say, you know what, honey, let's go back to that store over there. And say, yeah, you need, let's get another skirt for you, get another shirt for you, another blouse. He'll be the one to even push her to go over there to buy more stuff, even though it's going to be most likely his money. But when you're hunting people down, when you're acting like a predator, their every move, as soon as you touch something, you're touching it, you're moving it back. The only thing she didn't do was push me out of the way. That's the only thing she didn't do. Shopping shouldn't be that way. Shopping experiences should not be ruined that way. Would I ever go back to that store? I don't think so. Not with that kind of treatment. I'm sure there's a Dillard's near me over here, so I'll probably go to that one. Please like and subscribe to this video, to my channel, Mr. Miscellaneous. Comments at the bottom. What would you do in this situation? Would you have said anything? Have you experienced this kind of blatant hunting, where people are just hovering over you, watching your every move when you walk in the store? I've never felt that. I've never had that happen to me. You know what I mean? Maybe because I shop a lot online. I just happen to go in there and say, okay, let me go buy me a belt and a wallet. Yeah, they had good quality stuff, but it wasn't the cheapest either. Here's the wallet I bought. As you can see, a lot of compartments to store your stuff in. You know, pretty nice wallet. Very good leather. And here's the belt. And here's the belt I bought. You know, it's reversible. That's why I wanted a belt like that, like the same one I had before. And you can see the leather is textured. You can see the design on there. And that's why I wanted that. That's why I went there to go to that particular store. And I was about a t-shirt, you know, nothing major. But to get that kind of feeling, I will go online. I'll go any of these retail online stores, and I'm sure I'll find same articles there. So like I said, comment. Let me know how you feel about this. Have you experienced this from anyone at all? Any particular race? Anyone? Is this what is this what shopping in a brick and mortar store is supposed to be? Again, thanks for coming, watching my video, like and subscribe. God bless. And please, tomorrow is November 3rd. Get out there and vote and let your voice be heard.